too. Just what she's able to accumulate from the pitch.
Well, aerial, but it should be safe, and it is. And that is not just the first boundary of the day, it's the first 6 of the West Indies innings.
I don't think we saw that coming. Nonetheless, 6 for Matthews, the first of the tournament. They're just a bit too short and wayward down the leg from Bell.
Nicely picked up again by Hayley Matthews. Lauren Bell just struggling with her line in these opening deliveries. Really good start.
10 runs from the over thus far. 4 balls.
That's a lovely shot. What a start this is by Hayley Matthews and the West Indies.
A ring. An excellent shot. High elbows.
Tournament. Well, that'll be through. It'll be at least a couple, but I fancy this could go all the way. Sarah Glenn in pursuit, unable to chase it down. So at the moment, England leaking boundaries, West Indies looking strong on the rope. Well, that sounded good off the bat. This is a chance, but it's not been taken. Sophia Dunkley, it has gone straight.
And she dropped this delivery, Kiana Joseph, into the leg side. And Sophia Dunkley, who's on for that a header night, I beg your pardon. You need to be.
Good work from Sarah Glenn. That has saved at least one run, perhaps a bounce. This could well be the way to. This is going to go all the way again. So already the West Indies are stamping their authority on this run chase.
Yeah, the second 6 of this innings from the bat of Kiana Joseph. Shots and paddles from her. What you'll get is this. The long handle and clear that front leg. Going. It just sort of makes you want.
Another good over for the West Indies. A chance again, but it dropped short. Lauren, at the moment, England cannot find the answers for Kiana Joseph. She is absolutely motoring. Up and over again. Boucher, a despairing dive. And then Danny Gibson with another despairing dive. It races away for another boundary.
But didn't get there.
Just a little tickle against so much of what we've seen from the West Indian batters. We've seen power, brute hitting.
55 from 29 balls. Contributions from Kiana Joseph, 30. Need another 87 from 91.
What a start it's been by the West Indies.
Yeah, I think she's finding the boundaries far more easy than any other
Banged away. And it's gone for 4. The pressure well and truly applied. Both openers have turned up and boy do they mean business. Out of power play now in the field. Out of the power play as well, so those two fielders, they're waiting for an up.
when you're creating opportunities, expect fielders to support. Yes, it's been very difficult to pick skiers in this venue, but yes, you require support from the fielders.
Short this time and worked onto that onside. Just a single, but 7. Bell back into the attack. Worked onto that onside. It'll just be a single. It was in the air for some time. Right up in the... Makes it so difficult. Oh, mix up. Nearly. For any maths or anything like that. Banged away. Oh! Another one! And this time gone all the way for 6.
This is unbelievable because it's again Bushi there. And yes, that goes for a 6. She's trying her best to slow down.
She has thrown her bat tonight and made contact a whole...
If you're not quick, stable while you're taking catch.
Loss. Anywhere in the world, any tournament, this is the best partnership for the West Indies against England. What an occasion to bring the best out of the bag. A semi-final ticket up for grabs between these two sides.
This time a thick outside edge, not as much control as we saw in the previous shot. It will still allow them to come through for a couple of runs.
That's her plan.
Up and over from Hayley Matthews. Well, what a way to bring up your first international T20 50, Kiana Joseph. It's also the fastest 50 against England in T20 World Cup history, and what a time to do it. Good over for the West Indies, continuing.
Do you think England...
The wickets. That is how they felt. I think that was the best way. Edge. Just drop short.
And they have the time as well. This is such a quality shot. Not an easy one to play the way Hayley Matthews has played it out through.
Single to finish.
After hitting that shot. There's a complete surety that the fielder is going to catch it. But everyone on the ground thought so.
Well, is this going to be another chance? It's Danny White-Hodge who is out there, and this time England have been able to hold on to one and they get their first wicket. And it is Kiana Joseph.
Maya Bashir, she went for another maximum on the longer part of the boundary. Just not enough power. Danny White, she says, right, quite simply, I shall show you how to hold that ball and complete the catch. First wicket down for the West Indies after a well-compiled 52 for Joseph, 102 for 1. They're possibly don't want to give an inch to the English team.
Well, that will be Hayley Matthews' 14th 50 in T20 internationals. Already has a couple of hundreds under her belt, her 4th in T20 World Cup cricket and her first against England, and a 100th cap as well in T20 international cricket. And what a knock it has been so far, 50 and just 37 deliveries. The other side to qualifying Group B. Up, just one in at mid-wicket, everyone out leg side.
He did, but it's still a good gamble to have against Deandra Dottin. This could have been a mishit. It could have just hung around at the cover region, or even the mid-off fielder could have been in play. It's a nice matchup. The ball going away from Deandra Dottin, whether it's Glenn or...
Pace off straight away, and Campbell, quick out of the blocks, makes it. Well, as West Indies lower down on the bat, the toe of the bat, not right out the middle.
Remember, the three deep fielders are leg side, and then there's a long off on the offside. No one else beyond the inner ring on that offside. She nails that one and nails it good and proper. She has been the most prolific six-hitter in this World Cup, Deandra Dottin.
And this is exactly why teams in this competition fear Deandra Dottin. She retired from international cricket and she's come back out of retirement for this T20.
She goes again for another six. 2 sixes in the over, 16 off it, 128 for 2.
West Indian fans back home will be absolutely loving this. Deandra Dottin back on the international stage and doing what she does best, launching it out to the park against one of the better spinners in the world, Charlie Deans, 81 metres.
Should be a couple. 11 required to take a next World Cup. The top 3 teams from each group, including the host England, well, that's a given. England will qualify. The next 2 highest ranked teams, and then the remaining 4 teams identified through a 10-team global qualifier. Another couple of runs at least, might be 4. No, a couple. Campbell comes back quickly for a third. She's very quick. And Dottin gets home. And then she'll try to finish it with a 6. Whoops again, whoops. Now that could be referred upstairs. It will be referred to the television umpire.
Striker's end. Thank you. Just bring that back. I just want to make sure that the ball, to see the balls go in the hands, please. Yeah, thank you. Freeze it there where the bails are lit up. Just bring it back.
A wicket that England will be pleased to see the back of, but you still feel that it's too little too late.
Sophie Eccleston going to create some magic. She does create magic. Sophie Eccleston, the world's #1 bowler in this format, gets rid of the dangerous Dottin.
This is a shot from Deandra Dottin that is out of character. She was trying to use the pace from Sophie Eccleston. Not a bad option, but she has completely missed it. Sophie Eccleston is fired up. Deandra Dottin, a slow walk off for her, 27 of 19, 136 for 4.
It's the gap press ball, beautifully driven for 4. They are on the cusp. The West Indies, 2 required. What a contrast of emotions, a smile from Matthews, a wipe of the eye from Eccleston.
Well, what a shot this is, under pressure, coming in against the world #1 T20 bowler.
And that is a vital win for the West Indies. first time they've defeated England since 2018 in the Caribbean. First victory in 14 matches against this opponent. No Stephanie Taylor, no problem for Hayley Matthews' young and experienced group. Led by Matthews herself with Kiana Joseph, they are into the semi-final of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2024. For the first time since 2018, they win by 6 wickets here in Dubai.
The performance from her, promoted to bat in the order. Stephanie Taylor was injured and she blew England away in the power play. And from then, England just could not pull it back.
Only the second time that England have failed to reach the semi-finals.
Absolutely. I think the West Indies should be so proud of how they've played today. There will be a huge amount of disappointment within that England camp and the supporters. Heather Knight was helpless. She had to come off injured. She was brilliant with the bat. I'm sure we'll find out what it is which restricted her from taking the field to captain her side and understand that disappointment. She has been a phenomenal leader for England in recent times. She is a tough cookie as well, so whatever it was that made her leave the pitch, you know it is not good.
Spear of thought as well, and on both sides, catches were dropped, run-outs were missed. Young Boucher putting down 3 chances in the field. But for now, West Indies will be celebrating and acknowledging the few West Indian supporters who have traversed from far and wide. Hayley Matthews outstanding, the 14th half century in this form of the game. In that partnership, embodies enthusiasm. He's like a cat on a hot tin roof when you stand next to him. And this win by 6 wickets